Okay, so as probably most of you know, I live and cook in the Lake District. Now to me, the Lake District is iconic with a few ingredients. Lamb, beer, and my absolute favourite, Grasmere gingerbread. I love it. Joanne and Andrew, the couple who run that business, inherited the recipe. They're a great couple, they work so hard, they've got an amazing product, and people talk about it the world over. And I've been kind of nattering at them for years to try and give me the recipe, and they won't, and rightly so. But I've kind of played around a little bit to try and make something a little bit the same. Again, I'm not trying to copy it, I'm just trying to salute it a little bit because I think it's such an awesome product. So, dead simple this recipe. I've got a food processor here. So I've got wholemeal flour and I've got brown sugar in here. So pop them into the food processor, keep the bowl to one side. And then we want some porridge oats, just your normal run-of-the-mill. You want a sort of a good handful, say, maybe a little bit more. And the idea is to blitz all these together to get a kind of coarse, sweet kind of flour. So just bang those in, on it goes. Let it all blend together so you get a nice coarse flour. Then we need about 9 ounces of butter. So this is just shy of a block, which is an 8-ounce block. So we're probably going to need, say, another 2 ounces because it's a little bit over. So just put that onto there. So that's just coming together now. So you can see there, we've got like a really kind of coarse flour. So pop that straight back into the bowl that we've got. Okay, now. And then we're going to add in the ginger, because I want this to be evenly distributed. So I'm going to use 3 types of ginger. Again, this is not how Grasmere make it, bless them, they won't tell me. But this is kind of my way. So we've got a bit of ginger, ground ginger, 1 teaspoon and then a half, just to give it that nice bite. Okay, so in with the butter, and just kind of break it up into little pieces. And then just like you would make a crumble almost, we're just going to rub the butter into the flour mixture until it gets really sort of fine little crumb really that you would look like you'd spread over an apples or something for a crumble. Keep working it together. You can do this in the food processor if you like, but it can sometimes, the mixture's a little bit too big for one of these big mixers, so I tend to just make the flour in there and then just get my hands in really. So it's all mixed in together now. So we've got the ground ginger in there, butter, sugar, oats and wholemeal flour. So I'm going to add in some orange zest, which is completely against what Grasmere would do, but I just think orange and ginger, they work so well together that it just seems a shame not to have a go at incorporating these flavours in. So that's plenty. It's not an orange biscuit, it's a ginger biscuit. It's just to kind of add that fragrance, you know, and give a real nice depth of flavour. Now, just put that to one side. Now, I'm going to do something a little bit more unorthodox. I'm going to add in all 3 types of ginger. I'm going to add in a little bit of fresh, a little bit of ground, and a little bit of candied. So it is all about the ginger, this one. So just chop all that off, skin off. Now, if you don't like one of the types of ginger or you haven't got it, don't not make it, please. Make it, but just use what you've got. But it's really nice to have all the different types. So use your knife, thin as you can, really fine strips of ginger. It's going to be great this, because when you bite into the biscuit you're going to get that real sort of burst of fresh ginger, or that sweet sort of rich candied ginger, and then you'll get the heat of the dried ginger. So chop it all into little matchsticks. If you don't like using a knife like I do, just chuck it in a food processor and get it all blended up real nice and fine. Or you can even use one of these graters here and just kind of grate it right in. But I like to have little nuggets of ginger in mine, so I'm just going to chop it. But I like to have little nuggets of ginger in mine, so I'm just going to chop it through. There we go. So we've probably got about a tablespoon now, don't need any more. And then we've got some candied ginger. So this has been cooked in like a syrup. So it's not got that bite to it particularly, but it's just going to be nice to have that real sort of different characters of ginger running all the way through the biscuit. So just chop it up and chop it that way. So you just want nice little nuggets. Don't go mad and mash it up to a puree, because otherwise you'll never know what you're going to bite into when you're going for it. So chop that up, pop that in, same again, 2 pieces, I think will be enough. because we're going really heavy on the ginger here with this one. So once you've got the gingers in there, just kind of use your fingers gently and just work it in and kind of rub it all together and lift it up. Try and get some nice light air into that so that when the biscuit cooks it's nice and delicate, it's not dense and heavy. And the great thing about this biscuit mix is now when you've got to that stage, you could just leave that in a container in the fridge. Or, nice simple thing is parchment paper and just pour it on. And that's it. All we need to do now is just spread it right to the edges. We want about 1/2 centimetre thick. That's it. Push it over here. And just kind of press it down a little bit, but not too much, because you want that nice kind of crumbly top. And then just press it all down. Give it a tap. And then just press it all down. Give it a tap. Keep going. And there you can see it looks like a crumble. Now that's going to go into the oven for about 8 to 10 minutes at about 160 Celsius. So that'll be kind of about double it. But I'm going to put the recipe on the website and get the exact temperatures for you. But you know what I'm like, I just kind of put things in the oven and check them and see if they're cooked. Okay, gingerbread's been in for 8 to 9 minutes now, and you can just see, look, it's got this really nice crumble. So just carefully slide it off there and then just kind of cut it into nice portions. You can cut this into whatever size you like. The great thing about this mixture is you don't have to make it all at the same time, you see. So if we spin that round and then we'll just make some nice cuts. Now this biscuit is amazing just as it is. Really, really good with fresh vanilla ice cream, just that really nice rich ice cream. And you can see, look, it's got kind of a really kind of sticky bottom, if you like, and then a really kind of crumbly top. And you just break it up. Absolutely fantastic. Get that really nice different kind of gingery flavours.